like we do every time we strive to do it. Bells ringing. What up, y'all? How everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Costa Don. I'm just sitting back and I'm big back and I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my mind right. They said, Munna Duke, Chicago shooter, old block rapper, Youngin, and Munna Duke unalive together for the bloodshed to stop. On May 9th, 2025, Chicago South Side echoed with gunfire once again, claiming the lives of two old block rappers, Youngin and Mona Duke. In a brutal attack that has left the community reeling, the early morning shooting snuffed out two rising stars of the drill rap scene, raising urgent questions about the violence tearing through the city streets. Both artists was together when they was targeted, and despite the efforts to save them, they was pronounced dead at the scene. They was both pronounced gone at the scene. So you know. Now Muna Duke was allegedly accused of having involvement in the young man they call Get Right slaying. He had allegedly something to do with that. Just came home, only been home less than a year to meet his fate. Youngin was alleged seen having involvement what happened to King Vaughn. He ran and gave the people in the vehicle that did something to King Vaughn son, and they rolled off. So that they kind of said that he had involvement. So it could be get back for what's his name? Taekwon World. It could be get back through Get Back Gang. Maybe they already had a vendetta out on these guys, just like that young boy killed A-Roy. One of Muna homeboys, because he was a Muna too. Where does this Muna name come from? But anyway, rest in peace to Muna Duke. Rest in peace to Youngin. I'm not saying they had nothing to do with any of this. I'm just telling you like the word out of here on the street. So please, take it and run with it. I mean, on May 9th, yep, they said the April the morning shooting snuffed out 2 hours. Rest in peace. Now, also, Muna Duke alleged was sleeping with Little Dirk's brother's wife. He even had a baby with her. But right after he died, was raised questions. Damn, how cool was you with Dirk now that you did that? Now, this could be from a cast of things. We don't know yet. We just speculating. We getting the news just coming in. It's short. It's fucking sad. We done took two more losses like this here. But when you do dirt, you get dirt, bro. Everybody thought that this kid here was 100 track K at one point, but that wasn't. That was him, Youngin. And away he went. Youngin known as the fans as Youngin from the Jets. What happened to Youngin from the O? So oh my God, from the Jets was forced in the Chicago gritty music world. His raw, unfiltered music lyrics painted a vivid picture of his life on Old Block, a neighborhood infamous. Damn. So he changed his name, and he a rapper now. I never knew he was a rapper. Infamous or its ties to the Black Disciple gangs, but he shared a close bond with the late King Vaughn, as I said, another Old Block legend, and was seen a torchbearer. Who wrote this shit? He say he was seen as a torchbearer for the area sounds and spirit. No. He was pointed out as the person who had something to do with King Von, if you ain't know that or not. Go back and look at the videos. Would you like to see the videos where him running up there giving the killers something and then they sped off? We don't know if it was the chain. We don't know what he gave them. But anyway, friends and followers admire ethnicity, often calling him the voice for those who trapped in chaos of the gang life. At just 26, he was 26 years old. Youngin was on the cups of a breaking out with a growing fan base hungry for his next move. His death cuts that promise short, leaving a void in the scene he helped shape. Get the Who wrote this? I mean, who the fuck is anyway? I wish not read anymore. Munna Duke, gunned down alongside Young was no stranger to the tragedy headlines. He too carved a name for the old block rap game, but his personal life add layers to his story. Recently, he welcomed a child with the former partner of Little Durk's late brother D Thang. You going down. Anyway, intertwined in the fate of one of Chicago's most prominent rap families. That connection may have painted and targeted his back, fueling speculations about the motives behind the attack. You get what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, it could be from the shit with him fucking around with Dirk's brother's baby mother. They think because Dirk in jail, their hits ain't gonna go. Their hits been paid for already, Mona. Rest in peace. Now you know. As covered out earlier, the tragic hit of Oblak Muna shot dead. And they said that someone robbed him for his chains and was on allegedly. This is reported from Carla, but I know Carla be watching the fake news channel sometimes. So no disrespect to you, Carla. You know I love you, shit. I'm just saying. I know sometimes you be trying, but listen, on some real shit. Sometimes they be just saying shit. But I heard that there's a video out of some guy showing Moon to do chain with blood on it. Shot dead at 31 after having a baby with D Thing's ex. The shooting unfolded on Old Block's Harbor for both musical talent and deadly rivalries. Gangs like Tuckerville and Smashville have a long clash here, turning the streets into a battleground. The authorities suspected this latest violence ties back to those ongoing feuds. And I said the same thing. It could be Tuckerville, it could be Smashville, it could be Taekwondo, it could be Rest. I mean, it could be Get Back for Get Right. Hold up, wait. Because I might could tune in on that. Hold up 1 second. Now we'll get into the video showing Duke's body count. Body count. Body up, body up, body yaddy 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 da 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 da. Body number one can't get right. That's what they called him, I guess, as a joke. But they called him Get Right. But they said he can't get right. But anyway, that's one of King Von jokes. And we have Poppy from Taekwondo. You understand what I'm saying? These are people that allegedly has something to do and then assist bodies, you know, you know. So how do we know if it wasn't any of these guys, any of these guys that lost their lives? Moon, we can't sit back and I like, oh, not my baby. Please don't let his mom get up here with that. Not my baby. My homeboys out here putting in work. And when you do dirt, you always get dirt. So you got all these sick clicks. Poppy was shot at 9, but you know, who am I? But let me just intertwine. Let me just show you a little something. Now, let's get into the grimy. Everybody made it to DJ U's cursed couch has really lost their lives. Muna Duke sat here, but then think about it. He sat here with Gleesh. Muna Duke sat here with Gleesh. On who couch? DJ U. You got another one. I don't know who you working for, but I hope you get your rewards. And forgive me. Y'all know I'll be wrong at times. But if I'm not mistaken, the guy up here with the colorful stripes on his arm sleeve, he was the other guy who got shot with them. Youngin, him, and Mona. But they made it to DJ U's cursed couch with Gleesh, who happens to be Gleesh's birthday when Mona Duke lost his life. You know? I never really trusted a man that wore skinny jeans, tight jeans, and stink feet. Sorry, no, I'm just fine. But anyway, like I said, it could be a little conspiracy, but you know, they all made it to the DJ U's curse couch and lost his life after that 2 years ago. Now watch out. You set them up with the questions. Watch.
It's asking a lot about your love life. You know what I'm saying? So how do you like keep your privacy, you know what I'm saying, while you got a big name in the limelight.
Man, it's hard to get some privacy.
Yeah, it really ain't no privacy. People be doing weird shit.
Now, y'all hear that line of question there, right? Now, ask him about his love life. And then he went on to tell him, oh, I seen you at some spot called Betty's. Duke, like, when? Where were you? Oh, never mind. And then he went on to ask him about his love life. Then he goes on to tell him, oh, I heard you be popping out. I heard you be popping out. It's dangerous at these clubs. And where did he get killed? At Pork Chops, right? Okay. Watch this here.
Last night.
Yeah? You sent us that baby?
Yeah.
Ah, you did. Hey, shit, said baby.
I bet. So you say, but so you don't do too much clubbing though.
I'll pop out, yeah, I'll be outside. Hell yeah.
Man, I be scared to pop out myself, bro. That's why I say I was surprised, man. These clubs dangerous.
Man, pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you wanna pop out with us?
Yeah.
What you wanna pop out with us?
Pop out.
Yeah.
And allegedly, someone popped out on my Munna Duke on Gleesh's birthday. On Gleesh's birthday. Rest in peace to Munna Duke. It's a lot surrounding what could have happened. Right now, nobody knows, not even myself. Nobody really knows what happened, but we do know. Munna Duke is no longer with us and no longer is youngin'. Now, we know what they was both accused of doing. It could be that. It could be other things. We don't know what youngin' was in after the King Von situation. But his name did play a nasty part in King Von's demise. This is your boy Costa Don. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you smash the like button for me. Make sure you share the video. And thank you to my moderators and thanks to everybody who rock with the channel. We ain't going nowhere. We right here doing our thing. It's your boy Costa Don. I'm gone. Peace.